Hey, how you doing? This is everything and absolutely nothing at all with your boy, Mr. K Breeze. If I look kind of sleepy, it's because I fucking am, nigga. Niggas in the crib woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, decided they wanted to be up and shit. Like, what the fuck? So I blasted music. I went my ass back to sleep. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, not fuck them niggas. Shout out to them niggas, but fuck them niggas. You niggas had me up. What the fuck? Anyway. If you know anything about me, I love my sleep. Don't fuck with my sleep. And me and you will be friends, like, forever. Hopefully. Anyway, so, today, on Everything and Nothing, I want to talk about, not necessarily revenge, just changing. Changing the person that you are to become the person that you dreamed of being. Or in the words of the big homie Manny Levine, it's never too late to be who you want to be or who you really are. I'm sure I said that shit wrong, but it don't really matter because I'm not supposed to be saying that shit no how. It's his shit. Anyway, now, my mom is a huge, like, old European literature, movie watching, book reading type of chick. Like, all day. Like, motherfucking, I can't tell you the names of all these shits. Man, it's a bunch of these motherfuckers. Pride and Prejudice, I know that's one. And then there's a bunch of other ones. There's a lot of these shits. Because obviously there's a lot of old European literature. So, I grew up on these shits. My mom used to watch British movies all the motherfucking time, you feel me? And all kinds of motherfucking British movies and British television shows, shit like that. So if you catch me out this bitch acting like I'm British one day, I'm sorry. Hey, it is what it is. But with that said, I watch some of these movies and I have a little list of my own favorite movies of these movies. Now, they're all by Alexander Dumas, who most people don't know is a motherfucking black man, you feel me? European, you dig? Writing motherfucking movies. Nigga's a motherfucking legend. Anyway, the movies not movies, but the books. He wrote books that by the time I was born was motherfucking movies, so fuck them books. Oh, but the movies he made were books, excuse me. The books he wrote several, but the three I'm gonna list are The Man in the Iron Mask, which is if I'm not mistaken, it's a sequel to The Three Musketeers, which is another book he wrote. And in this book is very simple. It's three of the king's personal guards, blah blah this, blah blah that. They heroes, they win shit, they get the bitches. That's all you need to know, my nigga. They whoop niggas' ass with swords. That's all you need to know, my nigga. And they had a good ass time. All right, The Man in the Iron Mask is the story about the king has a motherfucking son, right? This nigga has twins though. So he locks one in a dungeon, my nigga. Like, he fuck around and get freed in his 20s, and then the other one becomes king. The one that's king is an asshole. He ain't shit, my nigga. So they find out this nigga got a twin. They try to swap these niggas out. You feel me? I mean, I would do that same shit. If Trump had a cool ass twin that would help us be, like, you know what I'm saying, the greatest country in the world, hell yeah, we kidnapping that nigga. Fuck, fuck is you niggas talking about? Trump gone, bitch. Well, not gone, but the Trump you know is gone. Anyway, the last movie, though, is actually one of my favorite movies ever in my whole life. Other than, like, Planet of the Apes. I don't know why I fuck with that show, but movie, but I fuck with that movie. Anyway, the last one that I want to bring up is The Count of Monte Cristo. Now, all of them have to do with changing to some degree, changing the person that you are to become this greater being. In Three Musketeers, they had D'Artagnan. He was this young, wild nigga, you feel me? They had you know what I'm saying, the Three Musketeers themselves, they had to train this nigga to be, you know what I'm saying, you know, nigga, you the king's guard. You got to be dressed right dress, you feel me? And for people who don't know the military term dress right dress, Dress right dress is just basically you have to carry yourself a certain kind of way. You have to be a certain kind of person, not a certain kind of person, but you have to present yourself as a certain kind of person. You have to walk with honor. You feel me? You like, you know what I'm saying? You're a king at this bitch among saying the rest of the soldiers. You feel me? They had their little motherfucking, what's them shits called? Tunics, my nigga, the little blue tunics. You know what I'm saying? My niggas is fresh. You the king's guard. You gotta act like it. You feel me? So they had to train him into becoming that. The Man in the Iron Mask. What I thought was cool about that was, like, this nigga came from being in a cage his whole life. Well, no, not his whole life. If I'm not mistaken, the beginning of his life until he was like teens or some shit. He grew up like on a farm or some shit. And then when he got old enough and, you know, like, you know what, we can't take the chance. This nigga just fuck around coming to the palace one day looking just like the king, nigga. Like, hell nah, nigga. Oh, as a matter of fact, his brother, damn, that's fucked up. His brother is the nigga who put him in the mask, now that I remember. The king is the nigga who put him in the mask, locked him in the dungeon. He was like, hell nah. Hell nah, nigga. Y'all got like fucked up. Yo, his brother ain't shit. God damn. All right. And then but you know, he has to come out of this, you know what I'm saying? This lifestyle, and they have to train this man to be like his brother, who is a mean motherfucker, but he's the king. You feel me? Like, my nigga, if you the king, niggas gonna recognize if you ain't the king when they see you. You be like, who the fuck is that nigga? Like, this nigga look like him, but nah, nigga, you is, hell nah. Who the fuck is that? All right? So they have to train him how to eat. Now, I'm going based off the movie, not the book. The books are way different from the movies that I'm coming to realize this. So if you read the books, get off my shit. On here acting all extra educated. I'm just playing. Shout out to you if you read the books. But they have to train him to be a king, train him how to fight, train him how to, you know what I'm saying, speak, train him how to speak to ladies, all this other kind of shit. All this other kind of shit. You feel me? And yeah, my nigga becomes king. Okay. But now, the one I like the most is the town of Monte Cristo, because it's a little bit more blatant and in your face. You feel me? All right. It's about this dude named Edmond Dantes. All right. Edmond is this like little, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, he like a trader or some kind. You feel me? And like he's the first mate on this ship and everything. So he just basically, you know what I'm saying? He like, goddamn, he the second in command to the captain. He making sure shit go right, and they finna give him, you know what I'm saying, leadership of the ship. They finna make him a motherfucking captain in this bitch. You feel me? So he kind of doing his thing. His homie not only has influence, he has, his dad is like that nigga or some shit like that. And he's a jealous motherfucker, you feel me? Very, very jealous. Even though he's above where he needs to be. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was he's well off. He has the things that he needs. Edmund is just the homie, you feel me? So he hang out around the homie. He has already amassed a certain amount of wealth all through fuck shit, but he's amassed that shit. He did his motherfucking thing, and he hang around Edmund and shit. And these niggas get like marooned on a motherfucking island. Now this is the movie. The book is different. If you read the book, please don't, like, just go. Don't go, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so they get marooned on the island, right? They fuck around, meet Napoleon. Napoleon slipped dude, like, y'all forget what he slipped. He slipped like a note, some shit like that. Anyway, the homies snitch on him, all right? They snitch on him because, you know, obviously, oh, and not just that. Dude got a chick. Dude is finna marry this bad little chick who just fuck with him. She fuck with him just simply because he, you know what I'm saying, of the type of individual he is. They done linked up, they finna get married. The whole, it's just a great thing. Just a beautiful story. Until the homie's like, you know what, fuck this shit. nigga, this nigga is doing shit with a Napoleon French movie. All right, my nigga Alexander Dumas was a French nigga. You know what I'm saying? One of them fresh ass French niggas. You did. Oh shit. But no, he snitched on him. Not snitched on him, but he fabricates a lie. Cause Napoleon, if I'm not mistaken, Napoleon didn't really give him shit. He fabricates a lie, gets Edmund locked up, right? Because the dude, I don't know what exactly he's called, but I'm just gonna call him the state attorney. How about that? Let's call this nigga the state attorney. All right, the motherfucking state attorney, right? He know the homie dad. So what he does is he locked this nigga Edmund up in this motherfucking jail. What's the name of the jail? I used to remember that shit. Anyway, he locks him up in this jail where the only niggas in there are all innocent. Like they ain't do nothing wrong. But these niggas get no trial, no none of that. It's an island. It's a fucking island. They didn't put this nigga in no regular jail. They put him in a ship and took him to fuck. They sent him to an island where they send niggas that are innocent. The reason they did that though is because like Edmund got niggas coming up that bitch vouching for him. Like, yo, my nigga Edmund don't get down like that. Like, I don't know what you niggas think this nigga did, but he didn't do that shit. You feel me? But because the homie got ties and shit, he, you know what I'm saying, he used his ties to get Edmund fucked up. I'm like, that's fucked up. So Edmund has to go to motherfucking, he has to go to his little island jail. And in the movie, this is fucked up, but in the movie, every year they beat your ass. They beat your motherfucking ass, my nigga. They like tie you up because it's, if I'm not mistaken, your anniversary every year. This, I guess, torture tactic. I don't know what the fuck. It was fucked up. I don't even know why I brought this shit up, but it was crazy to me, dog. But every year they come in, they tie your hands, rope you up, my nigga, and you start whooping your ass. Like, what the like, why would you start like slavery whooping niggas with whips and shit? Like, my nigga reached way back to whoop this nigga. He like, yeah, fuck. All right, anyway, I'm having too much fun, you can tell. Anyway, so he gets locked up. He's in this bitch for a minute. He fuck around and meet like his neighbor next door. Now, you gotta understand, the walls and shit is stone, you feel me? But old dude, I think he dug a hole or some shit, some kind of way. It's this old cat who been in jail for years. If I'm not mistaken, he did something like very, very minor, like love the wrong woman, nigga. And these niggas threw him in jail, goddammit. Anyway, so he's in jail. He fuck around, meet the neighbor. The neighbor is a cool old cat who's teaching him how to, you know what I'm saying, read. Because my nigga Edmund Dantes is a poor nigga. Like he came up poor, my nigga. The only reason he was where he was because of hard work, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't like everybody else. He wasn't no scammer. He didn't do no fuck shit. He didn't, he went out that bitch robbing niggas and no shit. He came from the bottom, but he fucked around and made it. My nigga got lucky. And he found him a little cute ass chick he was finna get married to. Anyway, so he's in jail now, but he's still uneducated. He, there's, you know, the skills he doesn't have, just like the other two stories. But this guy is, if I'm not mistaken, he was like a knight or some shit. He was like a duke or some shit like that, right? So when he meet Edmund, he like, yo, you a cool little dude. So he teach him how to read and write. He teach him how to sword fight. He teach him how to dance. You know what I'm saying? You know, because if you go into formal events, you know what I'm saying, in English days, you had to, you know what I'm saying? You had to do that little dance, you dig? Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even touching niggas. And then, you know what I'm saying, you put your hand out and then, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so he teaches him all this shit, right? In exchange, Edmund gotta help him, like, you know what I'm saying, dig their motherfucking way out. So Edmund helping this man dig, like, under the motherfucking, damn, what's the name of that place? Anyway, he's helping him dig his way out of the prison, right? So by the time all this shit's finished, old dude dies before the end. So what Edmund does is, instead of using the escape tunnel that these niggas been digging for fucking years, nigga, he puts himself in dude's body bag when I guess whoever the fuck, the coroner, it ain't really a coroner, but the nigga who come in to get the body, right? He puts dude in the body bag, and if I'm not mistaken, he goes get somebody else, you know what I'm saying, so they can carry this nigga, right? This nigga Edmund slips in the room, pulls dude's body out, put it in his room, climb in the body bag. They throw this nigga in the ocean, he grabbed the keys before he fall down. I'm like, that's my nigga, man. Yo, way to go, Edmund, you free now. Now you just gotta not drown, right? And another thing that came along with him helping old dude was, old dude gave him a map to an island called Monte Cristo. I might have that part wrong, I don't remember. But he did give him a map to an island where there's this great treasure, all right? So in the movie, he swims ashore, fucked around, well, no, I think he just fucked around and got lost at sea or some shit. I don't remember what happened. All I remember is he's on a motherfucking island. These pirates pull up, right? And they got this one nigga, I think they was finna kill him for stealing or some shit. But they're like, you know what? We gonna let you live, my nigga. Cause they was gonna kill Edmund ass too. Cause these pirates, that's what the fuck they do. Why not, nigga? Anyway, they was finna kill Edmund ass too. But they was like, you know what? Fuck all that. We got a nigga we wanna kill anyway. We trying to murk this nigga anyway. But the reason I can't murk him is because my crew fuck with him. Like, they fuck with this nigga heavy, you feel me? So what we gonna do is, we're gonna give you niggas knives and let y'all kill each other. Whoever wins gets to live and join the crew. So this nigga Edmund wins the fight, but he don't kill dude. He like, you know what, fuck that. Like, I'm not killing him, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So dude is like forever in his debt or some shit. So when they're done with their little voyage on this motherfucking pirate ship, or was it a pirate ship? I don't remember how it was exactly, but I think it was a pirate ship. Anyway, so once they done with their little voyage, they go to motherfucking, get this motherfucking treasure. So my nigga gets the treasure, he buys a new name, you know what I'm saying? And they like, so what you gonna buy with your new treasure? My nigga like, revenge, nigga. I'm in the back of the room like, yeah, nigga, get them niggas. Anyway, so he gets the gold, he gets the whatever the fuck, the jewels, the motherfucking crowns, all this other kind of shit. He starts paying, you know what I'm saying, shit off. And then he goes back and set up the 3 people who fucked him up. All right, now I don't remember what the other people did that much. I do know that they collaborated in him going to motherfucking jail and shit. So, which order did it work though? If I'm not mistaken, the first person he set up was this old dude, because this old dude had something to do, not old dude that was in jail, he's like this old bum ass nigga. We gonna call this nigga bum ass nigga, all right? There was this bum ass nigga who tried some fuck shit, right? He set this nigga up in a way that would allow this nigga to try to rob him. When the nigga tried to rob him, the count set this nigga up. You supposed to come out this bitch to try to rob me, nigga. In modern days, we gonna say this nigga got sprayed. When in all actuality, he got shanked, he got stabbed, he got ran through. That's the word, actually. He got ran through with a sword or a knife or some shit like that. He died. He got fucked up on that bullshit, trying to take nigga shit. The next nigga was the state attorney, my nigga. Now, there is no state attorney in France, my nigga. You have to understand, I'm using words to just kind of push the story along because I don't know what the fuck else to say. Anyway, so he sets up the state attorney because, if I'm not mistaken, the state attorney had been on that fuck shit for a minute, but in the book, oh my God. Okay, so he set him up in an easy ass way that, if I'm not mistaken, gets him arrested and sent to jail, all right? But in the book, oh my, oh my goodness. So in the book, I just happened to I just found this out. In the book, this dude befriends the state attorney's wife, my nigga. He gets this woman to start poisoning the people she dislikes, right? And in doing so, she fucks up her husband. I'm like, that's savage, right? But then this savage ass nigga, the Count of Monte Cristo, comes around and motherfucker convince her to poison herself. Nigga, no evidence. There's no more evidence, goddammit. And the husband goes to jail. I'm like, that's wild as fuck. That's crazy as a motherfucker, man. All right, back to the movie. All right, so all this transpires. Nigga, the city know this nigga now, cause he just this rich nigga that keep throwing these big ass parties in the motherfucking movie. This nigga throw this motherfucking party, come down on an air balloon like, what up, bitch? We in this hoe. Anyway, he comes down in a motherfucking air balloon. Now you gotta think, that's like a nigga pulling up to a motherfucking cookout in a blimp, nigga. Like, what? No, that's like a nigga pulling up in an air balloon. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Nigga, where'd you get an air balloon from? But you gotta think, these people ain't never seen air balloons. But it's the same thing. If a nigga pulled up in an air balloon to your motherfucking event, you gonna be like, who the fuck came to this shit? Anyway, so this nigga do all kinds of wild ass shit. Like I told you, he set niggas up, he making purchases, he befriending niggas, he just moving and shaking out this bitch. The homie, when he get out, he get his shit together, he come back. The homie done married this nigga, the chick he was he was engaged to. The homie done went and married her. If I'm not mistaken, she done had a son, but in the movie, she has a daughter, my nigga. Wait, no, I'm tripping. She has a son. And in the end, it all ends up in this sport fight, all that other kind of shit. But that, man, watching that movie is kind of inspiring because it's like, how the fuck was my dude really supposed to like make his way out of that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like, some stupid shit happened and now it's like, you just kind of got to look around like, well, what we gonna do now? This nigga fucked around and devised some, well, I mean, through the help of meeting several different people along the line, helping several different people on the line. And I think that's probably the biggest thing. The people he helped enabled him to do everything that he needed to do. So I'm obviously helping people is a big part of whatever evolutionary process is gonna take for a person to achieve your goals. Obviously, you're gonna have to come out here and help people. That's one thing I picked up from it. The next thing is, don't fuck with people that don't fuck with nobody, nigga. They don't forget, nigga. Anyway, the last thing is the transformation. Understanding that, like, okay, who you were was fine. There was nothing wrong with who you were. But now you're in a different situation. You have to understand how to evolve. I always talk about Jay-Z and his ability to stay in the game for so long. The reason he stayed in the game so long is because he's always evolving. He's always changing, my nigga. There was a point where this nigga retired. Then the nigga came back and then went on like a 10-year run, nigga. Like, like, nigga retired and went on a 10-year run. Like, what the fuck? He evolved and he figured out a way to pluck himself back into the system that he already knew. Same thing with Edmond Dantes. He knew like the people in high society and all this other kind of shit, but he wasn't one of them high society niggas. He wasn't kicking it with them niggas. But once he evolved, okay, now he was able to step into this lane and do what he needed to do. That's the same thing with a lot of us. Some of us got to evolve. We got to become a completely different person from the person we've been. Not completely different, but we have to build certain skills. We have to learn certain qualities. We have to stop doing certain bad habits, things that we were taught, things that we learned from being certain places, things that we picked up from other people, stuff like that. You gotta cut that shit out. Why? Because like, that's not gonna get you what you want, my nigga. That's not gonna get you where you wanna be. So, gotta cut that shit out. The next thing is everybody ain't the same. The same things ain't gonna work on everybody. So obviously you're gonna have to change how you move. He seen that the way he was moving before, he He trusted these people. You feel me? He put his faith in these people. He put his faith in these systems, and they all turned on him. When push came to shove, and dude was getting sent to jail, there was nobody he could really turn to. His girlfriend can't get him out of jail. If I'm not mistaken, he was his dad was a poor old nigga. So like, the fuck was he gonna do? He learned to evolve and become a different being so that he could conquer the challenges that lay ahead of him. All right. It was beautiful because, like, you see him in the beginning of the movie, he's like happy-go-lucky, cheerily, you know what I'm saying, cheerfully little guy, and you know what I mean. He's just happy to be alive. He's good at what he does. All this, man. By the end of this movie, this nigga is a cold savage, nigga. This nigga is a cold fucking savage. And I think about it, it took him several, because he got, watching the movie, he got several of them ass whoopings, goddamn it. So it took him a long time to get back to where he needed to be. So with that said, it's gonna take time. Like, you can't rush this shit. Like, as much as he probably wanted to rush it, as much as he wanted that shit to happen quickly, you know what I mean? It took him time. He had to suffer for a minute. He had to suffer. Then he fucked around and found a nigga who could teach him the skills that he needed to learn, right? Okay, boom. He's still suffering though. Then boom, he escapes. That still took time. It took more time, more patience, more dedication to the cause. And then at the very end of him finna escape, this nigga has to be motherfucking versatile. You got to be a motherfucking problem solver, because why? This nigga died. This nigga died. This nigga's supposed to be helping you die. Nigga, what the fuck are you going, like, nigga, what kind of situation is that? Like, the nigga who was helping you die? Like, that's some bullshit. But he made it out of that shit. But being a problem solver, the next thing he did was, as a problem solver, he handled his business. He knew he had to fight dude. He knew he was gonna have to fight dude, so he fought him. Using the skills he had already learned from old dude, he won the fight. You feel me? That, like, he probably was in this motherfucker thinking, well, no, in the movie, he did lose a fight. So let's not say that. But I don't think he thought he would have to use those skills, like, the moment, you know what I'm saying, he washed up on shore, they was gonna make him fight a nigga, you feel me? But the fact that he had already learned them skills, so that once the challenge came, he was ready. Did he want to be ready? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Was that what he was intending? Nah. But when the time came, he had to handle business, and he handled business. So that's another thing. You always got to be learning. You always got to be trying to pick up a new skill of some kind. Learn something. Learn something out this motherfucker. So that when the time comes, when the opportunity comes, when the challenge arises, when whatever the fuck happens that is going to have to happen arises, you can handle that shit. You feel me? And handle it with confidence, not motherfucking being timid and scared. Like, you have the ability to actually step up to the plate, handle business. And then the last thing is, go hard, nigga. That was the biggest part. Like, once my nigga became the Count of Monte Cristo, bro, my nigga just went hard the whole movie. Was he stressing? Yeah. This pussy ass nigga got me locked up, and he fucking my bitch now. And he got a son that's gonna be 18, nigga. Stressing me out. Anyway, my dog had to deal with that, but at the same time, like, he a rich nigga now. So you think rich niggas don't have problems? Of course not. Of course not. That nigga still had issues. He still had shit he had to deal with. And he dealt with them things. But he went hard, nigga. So the last thing is, once you get up, nigga, don't ever look back down, nigga. Go hard. Nigga, go hard as fuck once you get up, nigga. What? Nigga, don't, like, and I feel like I did this with football. I went into my motherfucking second semester in the spring. Nigga was nice. Nigga was so nice. But I went and chased money instead of training during the summer with my team. When I got up, I should have never looked down. I should have kept going hard. I should have just burned the life out of, I should have just kept eating niggas alive. I probably would have been in the league right now. Or not, it's a possibility. Or not, but it left me with a regret. You feel me? We ain't doing that regret shit. No regrets, nigga, none. That's why I moved to Atlanta. I ain't having no regrets. I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, I wanna move, damn, I wanna move, damn, I wanna move, damn, I wanna move. And what, you just gonna stay here and keep trying the same thing that ain't working? No. Let's try to evolve. Let's try to become something else. Let's become the Count of Monte Cristo. Let's become Count El Cristo Negro, nigga. Let's do this shit, nigga. Fuck is these niggas talking about? But yeah, I don't know where that just went. But that's it. One of my favorite movies, The Count of Monte Cristo. It's one of the movies that inspires me to keep going, to keep trying to change, to keep trying to become Count El Cristo Negro in this bitch, you feel me? Keep trying to become the best version of myself, because I feel like I am the best version of myself right now. But there's a better version. That's a better version that's not even here yet. Nigga, wait till 35-year-old Darian wait till 38, wait till 50-year-old Darian gets here. Nigga, y'all fucked. Oh man, I'm already a mess and I'm only 28. Man. All right, so follow me on Instagram at _KBREEZE. That's KBreeze. Underscore in the front, 2 underscores at the back. You feel me? Follow me on Twitter and Facebook at El Cristo Negro. I haven't posted nothing on Facebook because, real shit, I lost my laptop. Well, that's a lie. I didn't lose it. I didn't mean to say lose. Because I usually lose shit. That's why I don't have that shit no more. I didn't lose it. I broke my charger, so I have to buy a new charger to get on my laptop. But I will be posting on that motherfucker. I just really need to download it to my phone. I just don't like having Facebook on my phone. Even though I'm starting to think, it kind of don't matter, nigga. It kind of don't matter. But yeah, follow me and hug somebody black today, first off. Second off, I need you, oh, no, I don't need you to do anything. But if you're a black man, there's one thing I do need you to do. You'll know what to do based off what I say. Anyway, ladies, I hope somebody love and eat that pussy today. You did? You have a good day.